Okay, I really don't have nothing that I really want to show right now. Yeah, I don't really have anything I want to show right now, so let me clear up some things here. Just go to my desktop. This is Prophet Robert Nawa B. I just want to remind you of something. I do have a Facebook account, and it's called Tough Guy Lewis Thomas. Tough Guy Lewis Thomas. Okay. Tough Guy, Tuff, Guy, Guy, Lewis Thomas. Okay. That's my Facebook. All right. So, you know, you go check out my Facebook. You know, I just started posting I don't really post a lot of my videos on my Facebook, but I think I might start every now and then post some stuff there. But one thing I want to talk to you about is that I went to a funeral, and interesting, very, very interesting. And I just look at all the ratchetness that happens in family. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I went to a funeral and I met my father's side of the family for the first time in my life. I'm 50 years old. And I just met my auntie for the very first time. Her and I talked on the phone for years, but I just first time met her and met some of the family. It's just amazing. It's amazing, 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 y'all. And it just lets me know that the Most High is going to have to kill most black people who are Israelites and who don't even know that they're Israelites. He's going to have to kill us. Please. By fire and by his sword shall he plead with all flesh. What's that? Isaiah 65. I want to say, what 17, 15, 16, 17, something like that. Let me see. Let's go there. I wasn't planning on, getting a whole bunch of scriptures, but let's just go there. The Most High is going to have to kill most black people. Hey, y'all, just going to a funeral and meeting my family for the first time on my father's side, and I was sitting there saying, most of these people got to be killed. It was just a waste of DNA. It's not that I hate my family. I met them for the first time. But the level of righteousness that I saw and was listening to and was being recounted to me was astounding. 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 Now, I know my mother's side of the family. I know the condition of that side of the family. But when I met the condition of my father's family, I said, okay, well, this thing, wow. Satan on both ends and work in the middle. Good grief. I know when I read in the Bible, it says, make your calling and election sure. This has new meaning to me after meeting my father's side of the family. My father's side of the family, who is deceased. He died when I was 10. I said, wow, most of us have to be killed. We just have to be killed. This is just out of hand. It's just out of hand. I don't know the people. They seem like nice people. But the stories that I was hearing, because I was asking about my family. I was asking about my father. I was asking about, what kind of man was he? I was asking. Y'all, I'm telling you. I was asking about my grandmother, my aunts, my uncles. And the level of ratchetness is up there. It's up there. I see why I didn't know that side of the family. I don't thank no human being for me not seeing that side of the family. I thank the Most High for that. Because when I look at my mother's side of the family, oh my God. And when I look at my father's side of the family, oh God. I'm going to tell you something. I know Satan is after me. All I have to do is look at my mother's side of the family and my father's side of the family. And I know that I'm supposed to be in hell. I know I'm supposed to be burning in hell if there was a real place like that. I know that most of us ain't going to make it on both sides of the family, mama's side and daddy's side. I know we're not supposed to make it. Hey, oh, but it wasn't for the grace of the Most High. He done plucked me out of hell. Because when I look at my mama's side of the family, I see hell and damnation. When I see my father's side of the family, hell and damnation. With a turbocharged flamethrower. But y'all, I'm supposed to be going to hell. Oh! So I come from the uttermost, from the guttermost. Go to the funeral, nobody knows. I didn't know he had children. Me and him was close. I mean, they like shocked to see me. And I want to tell you, I want to throw this out here too. Things are always a little sketchy because you know what they say. I'm just going to put it out there because it's the truth anyway. I don't know how much it applies to my personal situation, but it says mama's baby, daddy's maybe. You never know, y'all. You never know. You never know. You never know, y'all. You never know what's going on. You don't know what you don't know. Now, I want to tell you something. I tried my best to break the mold. All my children that I have in this life, they came from my wife. All the children I have in this life, they came from one woman. I wanted to give that to my children. They came from one woman that I love. And when I look at the landscape on my mother's side and my father's side, and I look at what's happening to the next generation of children, I already know. I already know what's going on. It's called damnation. That's what's going on. It's called damnation. All my daughters, they've been around me my whole life, every day of their life. And my oldest daughter is 22. I've been around her my whole life. All my daughters are virgins, all of them. I protected, provided, prayed. You see? So it's really interesting when I look at my mother's side of the family and my father's side of the family, all I see is damnation in the forecast. It's almost like, in the Bible where it says, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? Hey, boy, I thank the Most High that he plucked me out of hell. And you know what? I thank the Most High for the type of families that I came from. On my mother's side, father's side, and even my stepfather's side. I think, because the Most High wants to showboat. He must want to showboat. He must want to show off. He must want to put on an exhibition. He must want to put on a clinic. Hey, oh, you know, like he said in the book of Job, have you considered my servant Job? Aye. Oh boy, this is good. Have you considered my servant Job? Wow, wow. Amazing. Have you considered my servant Job? Feareth God, feareth Yahuwah, and escheweth evil. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy I didn't come out from the perfect families, and it's just nice and wholesome. I'm glad. I'm glad that I came out the gutter families, the ratchet families, the bottom feeders. So the Most High could dust me off, and it's still a lot of scrubbing and cleaning to be done. Don't get it twisted. I'm a diamond in the rough, for real, for real. So when I was looking at I'm looking, talking to people and stuff, and they like, you Lewis' son? You Buddy's son? I'm like, wow. It's like, man, it was close. I didn't know he had children. I'm like, maybe you forgot it was a long time. It's like, no, we knew him. We was close. I did not know. I'm like, wow. Then you find out that your grandmother was pretty much a whore. She was a whore, an alcoholic. Your grandfather was an alcoholic. It's just man, it's just talk about dysfunction. And these people the people that's telling me this, trying to tell me this in a nice way. Just let it out. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. You can just be raw with me. Just be raw. I already know I'm a bottom. I know I come from a line of bottom feeders. Just lay it out there, y'all. Come on. Lay it out there so I can get an accurate and clear picture of what my soul and character defects are, so I can remedy them. Remedy. Oh boy. Remedy. Oh, I can't say it. Remedy them. Remedy them. Just lay it out there. Just lay it naked bare. I want to see it. I want to smell it. The whole thing. Just give it to me. So I see why most of the people in my family, on my family tree, they not gonna make it. They not. They have succumbed to all the filth that's in the family. They have not tried to rise above it. They have not tried to empower it in any kind of way. Really bad. And let me say this too. I was talking to my wife. We don't talk about this a lot, but from time to time it comes up. When I was looking at my family and everything, and I saw all the fornication and adultery that was going on, this is one of the reasons why I'm a huge proponent for polygyny. Huge. And while I tell you this, my wife is back there, okay? Now, my wife is against it, and that's her thing. But I'm huge on polygyny. You know why? I want to tell you something. My wife was raised in a home where the father had 2 women. And guess what? Everybody knew everybody. All the brothers, Knew the other brothers, and the sisters knew the sisters. It wasn't no sneaky stuff. When you went to funerals, it wasn't gonna be no surprises. Everybody knew. It was out in the open. It was out in the open. And for all intents and purposes, I believe that the man loved both of the women. That's key. Whether you worshiping the Most High or not, you better love the women. He loved the women. He loved the children. Both children on both sides of both from both women, they spoke highly of him. They spoke respectfully of him. All this little whoring that goes around in black communities is got to stop. And I'm not saying that polygyny is the answer, because some people, no matter if they monogamous or polygynous, they're going to be whores. They're going to be whores. They are. They are. You know that. Look at the black community, y'all. It's nothing but whores. Almost purely whores in the black community. Man and females. Male and females. This is the reason why I'm for polygyny. So when you go to a funeral, nobody's like surprised that you there. Oh, whose son are you? Oh, I didn't know he had children. It's like, wow. Everybody should know who their daddy is. Everybody should know who their mama is. Everybody should know who their daddy is with and who their mama is with. Everybody should know that. It shouldn't be no surprise when another woman show up with her kids and you like, who are they? Oh, those are his. Those what? It shouldn't be no surprises, y'all. We need to stop the whoring. Make honorable women out of these women. Make honorable women out of these women. Make these honest women. But you can't have honest women if you don't have honest men. Everybody sneaking around and no. Just let it go out. Let it go out. Let it go out. Hey, this is what I like. This is what I want, and deal with it. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. And I'm not talking about imposing polygyny on your spouse and they not for it. I'm not for that either. So although I'm a huge proponent of polygyny, I don't believe that you should force or trick somebody into it. That's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. You shouldn't be forcing, tricking, and all this kind of stuff. No, just be straight up. If that's what you want. I believe the Most High will honor it. I will believe the Most High will honor it. But you got to love the women. Whether it's one woman or two women, you got to love the women. You got to love them. You got to love the children. You got to have a vision for the children. You got to be wanting to build a dynasty with both of them. And get them, and where possible, get them both to work together to help you. That's what they are, help meets. Children are nothing but a second generation of help meets, men and boys and girls. That's what they are. That's what you should do. It's just a lot of, when I went to this funeral yesterday, I was so confused. Soon as people started talking, I just got confused. My mind just got scrambled. And I just felt like I was stupid. I really felt like I was stupid. I have an average intelligence. But I just felt stupid when some people started talking about family stuff. Yeah, that's my sister's uncle, brother's mother's father. And he's the one who got my sister pregnant. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Wait. I'm like, could you repeat that? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm hearing. Well, your father slept with your sister. Oh, okay. Now, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So who was his mother? Oh, well, his mother gave him come on. His mother gave him away. Why? Well, he gave your father away and his sister away to a lady who couldn't have kids. Also, that lady ain't my grandmother? No. I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm about to give up. It's just it was a lot of ratchetness going on. A lot of drug abuse, chemical dependency. Nobody was worshiping the Most High. Even in Christianity, they wasn't worshiping the Most High. I come from a line of straight heathen on my father's side. Straight up, flat foot heathen on my father's side. Bless their heart. So y'all, I'm just saying, y'all, what we've been doing is not working. Getting married and then whoring on the side, that ain't working for us, y'all. It's not. It ain't never worked for us. It's against the law in the Bible. And I'm going to tell you something. Some people are going to whore no matter what. I don't care how many wives they got, they're going to whore. So polygyny is not a solution for moral depravity. It's not a solution for that. You're going to either have moral fortitude or you're not. Nothing. If you have 1,000 wives, it's not going to help you. But for the righteous, I believe that it is a solution. I believe it could be a help, actually. So that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. So my thing is this, y'all. My thing is this. We have to get our families together. I know we got to get our family together, and I want to tell you something. It is an alternative. I don't believe polygyny is for everybody. Let me say this. I got to put this out here. I believe that polygyny is a sin for some people because they don't know how to love one woman. They have no track record. They don't have no intestinal fortitude, no moral fortitude for it. And so it's a sin for them. Because they're going to be a whore no matter what. Whether they're married, single, whatever. Polygyny, they're going to be a whore. They were born to be a whore by the way that they have formed their character. Not by the way the Most High formed them. Okay? Let me throw this out too. I believe that marriage is a sin for some people. Marriage is a sin for some people. They're never going to cherish the relationship that they have with their spouse, with their children, with their grandchildren. They're never going to honor it. It's going to be a curse to them. So I hope you can see where I'm coming from. You can't tell me that all these people that got married and it's not an abomination to the Most High. You can't tell me that, and you ain't gonna be able to convince me that everybody that's ever got married, you could say what God has joined together. God didn't join them together. They were demons that got married. That's all they were. They were demons that got married, and they had a brood of more demons that's going to be bound in bundles and to be burned, which are their children. So I want you to know where I'm coming from with this thing. I'm fair. I'm equal. I'm scripture with this. But anyway, the Bible says, he that's faithful in a few things, he said, I'll make you ruler over many. He said, he that hath that he hath shall be taken from him. The guy who had one talent, guess what? It got taken from him. He wasn't even faithful with one talent. It was an abomination. He made the talent into abomination, not because there was something wrong with the talent, but because of what he did with the talent. It was an abomination. You say, well, how could it be abomination? The Most High gave it to him. Yeah, the Most High gave it to him, but the Most High didn't give it to him to go bury it. That's how it was made an abomination. So yeah, the Most High can give you something and you make it into an abomination. Like your children, like your wife, like your marriage, like your household. You can make that into an abomination. Don't play with me. I will cut you. Oh. The guy that had one talent, he was the only one that got cursed. The guy who had 3 talents didn't get cursed, and the guy who had 5 talents didn't get cursed. They got blessed. Matter of fact, he took the one talent from the one guy and gave it to the guy who had 5. And now the curse turns into a blessing because it's in the different hands of a person with a different character. I know. This ain't no regular Christian or Hebrew Israelite conversation. I get it. I'm just a little dusty prophet over here trying to save some souls. That's all. That's all I'm doing. So keep these things in mind, y'all. Grow your family. Whether you believe in polygyny or monogamy, grow your family. Strengthen your family. Love your family. Have visions for your family. Dreams for your family. Dream about your family. And let me tell you this, y'all. It's not about quantity. It's about quality. So whether you got 1 wife, 2 wife, one child, or 2 child, or 10 children, it's not even about all of that. The Most High said 1 will put 1,000 to fight, and 2 shall put 10,000 to fight. So you don't need a whole lot. Matter of fact, for the most part, the more you have, the more the Most High is gonna cut it down. So there you go. I'm just telling. Y'all. I don't have nothing that I'm trying to protect, so I can say what I want to say. I ain't got nobody I'm trying to please more than the Most High. I don't. That person don't exist in my life. I really don't care. And I hope you can sense that in my spirit. Because truth comes out of that type of spirit. Anyway, this is Prophet Raul, and I will be signing out. You all have a wonderful day. And we'll say shalom.